Yo, welcome back guys to another tutorial, and of course is another special request from a frequent viewer, and I'm not gonna mention him or her because it's for privacy. And let's get to the tutorial. Okay, now here it is, the LVTH-6. This is a amphibious I don't know what you call it, but this is an amphibious vehicle, I'll tell you that, but it is certainly not a tank. So there is a point, but I think it's just a combination of a amphibious armored personnel carrier and also a fire support vehicle, because this is not a tank. Just to be clear about that, okay? But it does have a, I think that is like a somewhere around 100, I think, 105mm ammunition in here. But there's also like the artillery version of this, which is just differently much shorter. The barrel is much shorter, and actually let's enough with the talking and let's get to it.
Okay, now to be clear, of course, I'm not gonna make the LVTH-6 with this ridiculously complicated camouflage, because it's the thing that actually took me a long time to figure out this. I think the name of this is like Berlin Wall camouflage. I don't know why they name it like that, but it's the name of the camouflage. I'll just make it in pure green. I mean, it's just so complicated. I think it would take maybe half an hour to do it with this camouflage. Anyways, let's get to it immediately. So let's get ourselves a green terracotta. Just temporarily get a dark prismarine slab. Not like that. Not like that. Put a tree across right there. Let me check that. Okay, so let me get some dark oak trapdoor. Put it right there. And then a spruce wood slab. Let me just check that. Okay. Let's put the spruce in here. Just like that. Floating above. Okay. Now put another spruce below that. And just put more dark prismarine slab. Okay, so now we get some spruce oak log, and put a 2x2 right there. One black space in each other. And on that space put the spruce slab, and let's get more dark prismarine. Okay, now let's put again spruce again, and more spruce, double strip log this time, and more spruce. Let me just check that. Okay, more dark prismarine, more spruce, more dark prismarine. This one is a very big one, I'll tell you that. And the last spruce, last slab, just like that. Wow, really long. Okay, anyways, let's get ourselves a green terracotta. Okay, so if you just want to do this camo, you can just pause the video and look at the pattern. Of course, I'm using a quartz, a dark oak, and a prismarine. So if you just want to make it look like that, and let's get back to it, and let's put a green terracotta right there, and let's get ourselves a dark prismarine stair. Put up front like that. Okay, let me see that again. Okay, good. Now let's get here in the back. Put a green green terracotta right there. put a dark prismarine stair upside down like that, and put another prismarine stair like that. And then you'll just fill it up to black high wall, and of course it's gonna be the same thing for the other side. Those walls are done. Let's get ourselves a dark oak button, put this on those tread wheels, I guess that's what they're called. Put it right there, just like that. Same thing here, of course, just like that. And here in the back, let's just fill it up with green terracotta and of course prismarine stairs, just like that. Now let's get back here in the front. Let's get rid of some materials and let's get some more material. Okay, actually I have to change something here. Let's see. Yeah, I have to replace that center stair with a slab, just like that. Okay, so let's put another slab on top there, and a daylight sensor right there, and another daylight sensor right there. And get yourself a conduit. These are gonna be like the small lights in there. Would you call that a headlight? I don't know. Anyways, just put more slab, just like that. Okay, now put some dark oak trapdoor right there. So these daylight sensors here are like the two hatches on the side, I think. And these are just not hatches. Yeah, not hatches. Might as well just replace that, just to indicate it. Okay, continuing on. Let's get ourselves a dark turret. Let's actually replace that with a green terracotta and put beside it a dark prismarine stair. Yeah, just replace those. And then put a green prismarine like that, facing forwards, and two facing sideways, and one facing backwards. And put some green terracotta in there just to fill that up, and also other green terracotta right there. And put a dark prismarine right there. Behind it, a green terracotta, and put a dark prismarine stair facing forward, and put one stair, dark prismarine stair facing sideways, and put a green terracotta right there, and get a prismarine stair and make it face sideways, and another stair facing backwards like that, and just fill that up with more green terracotta, and just put some more slab right there. Okay, this one is gonna be shorter because this version will be the one with a howitzer, not a 105mm. It's just gonna be a howitzer. I'll tell you what, yeah, just like that. It can be long as you want. And let's get ourselves some dark oak trapdoors. These are gonna be the hatches on the top of the turret, of course. And according to the photos that I have saw, there are some machine gun on top of there. Yeah, so let's put a machine gun right there. And just say 50 cal. Put a head right there. Put another head right there, just like that. And okay, so now moving on, let's get ourselves some dark prismarine slab. Fill it up like that, and let's see. Okay, so let's get ourselves a green terracotta. Let me check that. Okay, so put a green terracotta right there and a stair behind it. Then just put more slab around it. Now this is where you will put a iron bars to act as the antenna. It can be as tall as you want it. Actually, speaking of antenna, I think there's also another antenna here. I think it's actually around here. I don't know, it's confusing. The images that I look at is like not showing the other side. It's always looking at like the left side. So anyways, let's get ourselves some what is that? Nether brick block, of course. And put it right there. Stair in front of it. And a dark oak trapdoor. I think this were like you would peek to what, so you can see the things in going on the back, I guess. And surround it with more slab, just like that. Okay, so let me see, so let's just fill this up with the green terracotta, just like that. And yeah, I'll tell you what, why don't we put some daylight sensor right there and some more dark oak, just like that, so it would, you know, it would have a much less pronounced curve on it. Don't worry, I'm gonna do it on this one too. And actually, here's the thing, need to get ourselves a ladder and a bedrock. Let's see, okay, and put it in here, a 2x2, and put it like that. And the ladder, this is like the radiator for the engine, because the engine is in there. And yeah, as I said, if you want to have the Berlin Wall camo, you can just pose and copy that pattern right there. And yeah, of course, it's actually the LVTH-6 is used by the US Marines during the Vietnam War, or just the Cold War era really. And they're done with it and they give it to us, Philippine Marines. I mean, they give it to the Philippine Marines, not to us. And yeah, I think it's not just the Philippine Marines that have this. I think the Vietnam also, I think they have this also. But yeah, overall, this is a thing of the past, Cold War era. And I think we're done here. And yeah, goodbye.